Hey guys, Jessica here with Jaywa Designs. I wanted to wish everyone a happy Halloween. I have my candy here and I am ready for tonight's trick-or-treaters. Well, today's video I am going to talk about my experiences at Rocket City NerdCon that I went to last weekend in Huntsville, Alabama. If you're wondering why I'm dressed up in today's video, well, let me explain. This is my Halloween costume. I am the character China White from the TV show The Arrow. If you're not familiar with it, you should check it out. It's pretty awesome. So, anyway, last weekend on October 23rd and 25th, I went to Rocket City NerdCon. It took place at the Huntsville Madison County Public Library. This is the second year in a row that it's going. It started last year. And if you want to check out and maybe get tickets for it next year, which I don't think they're for sale quite yet, but I will link the website in the description to the convention. Anyway, last year was the first year that Rocket City NerdCon started, and I was a volunteer. My sister is a manager at the library, and she's also one of the committee heads of the convention. So she asked me if I could help her out. So I was like, yeah, of course. I love cons. So last year I decided to volunteer, help with set up, and, do all kinds of little hands-on stuff. So this year is a little bit different. I actually applied to present a panel, and two of them, in fact, actually. So my first panel was on Friday. It was a panel called So You Want to Cosplay? You might have seen the video for it that I uploaded on Thursday, and here's a link to it somewhere over there. So check it out if you're new to cosplay or interested in it. But the cool thing about Rocket City NerdCon is that last year was a success. This year it was also really cool, it was bigger, and we had actual guests this year. So I'll start with the first guest. His name was Lee Eric Shackelford. He's a writer, performer, and producer. He's actually written stories for Star Trek Next Generation, which is pretty awesome. The next one is Simon Fraser. He is an artist of several popular comics and graphic novels, one of them being Judge Dredd, and also Doctor Who with the 11th Doctor. So he was awesome. I saw his artwork in person, and it was so great. And Jen Wang, she is an artist of graphic novels, one of them called Coco Be Good, and writer. She's also the writer of Adventure Time with Fiona and Kate Card Wars. So these guests were pretty awesome, really nice to have them, and I'm really glad that they came. So I'm going to go through the convention day by day, starting with Friday all the way till Sunday, and just run through my experiences, and then I'll show you some swag that I got at the convention. So on Friday, I got the cosplay as Faith Connors from Mirror's Edge Catalyst. The game's not even out yet, but, I wanted the cosplay. I had this cosplay made about a year ago. And here's a picture of it. I had lots of fun. It looked better this time around than the first time I ever cosplayed it. And on Friday night was my first panel. It was the So You Want to Cosplay one. I had a small turnout. Friday tend to be a little bit slower since not many people show up on the evening of a con on Friday. But still, I had a lot of great participants in the panel, and they like to ask a lot of questions, so it was great. It was very nice for my first panel. And on Saturday, I cosplayed as Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII, as you can see here in the picture. I had a Armor Building 101 panel that I partnered with Victoria Rose Cosplay. You can find a link to her Facebook page in the description below. Go check her out. Her cosplays are awesome. She has done a Battle Sailor Moon and a Battle Elsa from Frozen. Both are really, really awesome. Also, here's a few pictures from the panel that we took of all the participants and everyone that showed up. It had a great turnout and lots of great questions were asked, and it was fun presenting, honestly. I really like meeting everyone. There's a lot of people from the North Alabama Cosplayers Club, and I just had fun. I really hope that we'll be able to do this one next year, or maybe a different one. So Saturday night is the big night. It's always a bigger day too. There was also a cosplay contest. Here's a few pics from it. That night was the Yellowhammer Brewing after party. I have a link in the description to the brewery, and they're pretty cool. They had an after party last year. This year they had Mad Gear. It's a band that is from Nashville, Tennessee. And I have linked to their Twitter and their YouTube channel down below and probably somewhere over here. You should go check out their music. It was so cool. I was not expecting them to be playing metal and rock versions of video game music, and it was just so cool. I would post clips from it. I'm a little bit iffy about YouTube copyright strikes at the time, so I'm not going to post the videos that I took of them playing. But they played some really popular ones like Guile's theme from Street Fighter. They played the boss battle theme from Final Fantasy VI, which is my favorite, and theme music from Final Fight, and there's a bunch of other ones. It was just really cool. Unfortunately, I didn't get to stay long enough to listen to Foot Pound Force, which is the other band. They were the main show. I didn't stay long enough to listen to them, but also have them linked to below in their to their Twitter. So you go ahead and check them out. They're pretty awesome. And while I was there, you cannot forget to mention the I Heart Bacon food truck. They were there last year. Oh, it's so good. So if you happen to be a fan of bacon and you are in the Huntsville, Alabama area, you should go find them because their food is great. Sorry if you have any heart problems or, don't like pork. You're missing out. It's really good. And also, one of the people in Huntsville happened to have an actual DeLorean, and I got to take a great picture in front of it, as you can see here. So, next day, Sunday, is the last day of the convention. I got to cosplay as Agent Melinda May from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If you don't know what that show is, you should check it out. It's pretty great, too. It's based off of Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But actually, they're connected to the movies and such. It's pretty cool. Like, whenever the Marvel movies come out, it's linked to the episodes. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, back on track. So, what was funny was I took a selfie of myself wearing the Agent May costume and posted it on Twitter. And next thing I know, I looked at my phone and I was like, what in the world? Why is there so many notifications? Maybe Drifter retweeted me, my husband. But he didn't. It happened to be actually Ming-Na, who plays Agent May in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I was like, oh, a little nerd out moment of the day, of the entire weekend. I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. Senpai noticed me. So that was really fun. But Sunday, since I didn't have any panels, I went to other people's panels. My favorite one being the Harry Potter Theories panel. I had a lot of fun at that one. It was very interesting to see and hear other people's theories and what in the world people thought was going on in the Harry Potter world. One of them was talking about perhaps that Dumbledore and Ron Weasley are the same person, and that Ron Weasley traveled to the past to become friends with Harry Potter to help him out. And there was a lot of funny things to go with that one, trying to explain why it was him and stuff, and I was just like, oh my gosh, really? No. Another one was like, maybe there is a Jedi that's going to school at Hogwarts. Apparently it's supposed to be Dean Thomas. I was like, okay, sure, I guess that could be, but no, I don't know. It was some silly stuff, but it was really fun to attend the panel. Also went to the Nerdies, which was a video kind of voting panel where they showed a bunch of really silly clips from movies, and we voted to see which one was the worst one, so that was fun. So here's some other photos from the convention. Here's a very awkward family photo of my sister and my nephew and my little brother and me in cosplay as Faith from Mirror's Age, and in the background with the Marvel superheroes. So it was fun and really awkward, but I liked it. I will probably frame it. And here's another photo of me with Victoria Rose cosplay. I'm Agent May, and she is Indiana Jones, so that was really fun. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you the swag that I've got at NerdCon. The fun thing about there is that they have some really great vendors. First things first, let me show you the t-shirts. This year's t-shirts, I like them a lot. Ooh, look at there. I like them. It's on a gray t-shirt. I designed last year's logo and this year's, so pretty proud of it. Showed it really nice on this t-shirt, and I just like the little retro kind of 90s look that it has. So that turned out really nice. I cannot wait to wear it. Also, let me see, where's my stuff? Okay, so I got some really cute magnets. They are from Pixel Perfect. Here is Bulbasaur and a Moogle from Final Fantasy. Oh, they're so cute. I love them so much. I'm so glad that I found these. They're going in my refrigerator. So if you want to find out Pixel Perfect's Etsy shop, it's also down in the description. They have some really, really cute stuff. So y'all go check them out. And another booth called Sweet Geek. They sell really cute greeting cards. So let me show you a few that I got. So I got this one. If you can see it here, it's got the arrow on it and it says "You could never fail me." They're real cheesy. They're really funny. I really like them. Another one that I got is Ninja Turtles. It says "You have a piece of my heart." I cannot wait to give one of these to Brad for Valentine's Day. Next one has Sherlock on it. It says, "I find your company tolerable." So, but if these are not funny to you, you should check out the shows. Like, honestly, they're great. And my favorite one is Tina from Bob's Burger, and it says, "I like your butt." Because, yes, of course, need that one. So, let's see here. I got another gift for my husband. This one is by local Huntsville artist Float, and it is a print of his painting of the Serenity Firefly class ship from the show Firefly. Just in case you are not familiar, if you don't know what the show is, oh my goodness, that's all I can say. I'm sorry, but please go check it out. It is an amazing show. It's great. So I gotta find a frame for this. And I got a print for me. This one's really cool. It's very artsy. This one here, isn't it awesome? This one is by Symmetrical Universe. I have a link down in the description to his site, and he does all of his work by hand. This here is a print, of course, but I got to see the original, and all of the detail work, it's really hard to see. I'm gonna zoom it really close. All that line work right there is by hand. A really, really tiny 0.25 millimeter pen tip. And I was amazed. I was really impressed with his stuff. He said he was influenced by a lot of like the old engineering prints and such. And it was just really cool to talk to him. So that's all the stuff that I got. I was really excited to go this year. And of course, I'll be going next year. Next year's Rocket City NerdCon will be on October 21st through 23rd. And I will most likely be running another panel next year. So if you happen to live in the Huntsville or Alabama area and you want to come to a really fun convention that's not too many people, but still really fun and with a lot of things to do, come to Rocket City NerdCon. Check out the website below. And thank you so much for watching today's vlog and listening to me blab about Rocket City NerdCon and how awesome it is, because it is awesome. I will see you guys soon, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe to my channel. Bye. Happy Halloween.